Right, that's better. Nice shot of Rudy's legs.
Woo!
Hey.
Hairy legs.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wild Kentonal.
Oh, Kentonal. Right. Just switch out, make sure we're getting some audio.
I've got videos though.
We've got video, have we got audio? 2 6.
I could put the sound on if you want.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Put the sound on, just check we got audio.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Right, I'm going to do a bit of multitasking here. Hello, everybody. Hello. Ask a Medium night. Again, bare bones tonight, Rudy and myself. So we're going to talk about things spiritual mediumship. So any questions you have on that, obviously fire away. Yeah, so
We'll do our best.
Plasma
Yes, we
says
will.
hello.
Who said that?
hello there.
Plasma.
Okay, good. Hello, Plasma.
Yeah, Plasma.
Yeah, are you doing all right, my friend? That's better. All right, then I can go there. That's it. Right, so I'm locked in with that one as well. It's all good. So I hope you folks are doing all right and surviving the wind and the rain at the minute. Hopefully better than my boat anyway.
Yeah, I'll think
Yeah.
about you. Was it? Yeah, it's really windy today, wasn't it?
Mm.
This morning.
Did it move about much? Did you
A
feel-
little, yeah.
Did you get seasick at all?
No. I'll tell you what, it's funny how not being geographically, I haven't moved that far, but it's amazing how different it is being at my new moorings to my old ones.
More up and down.
All right,
Yeah.
Oh,
So where I was at Wallasey Island, the way we were moored, the main enterprise was moored in was in a pair of finger berths. It's moored in sort of. So imagine that's the pontoon, and you've got 2 finger berths coming out like that, and my boat's there, and the tide's going across the boat. Or you're always on water over at Wallasey, but the tide's going across the boat. So when the weather's like this and it's quite choppy, your boat's doing that. Whereas over there, it's more,
All right.
yeah, sort of moving like that. So, yeah, not a lot of swaying motion, but there's a lot of that. So, yeah, it's weird how different it is. Obviously, when the tide's out, then you just get a little bit of motion with the wind hitting the side of the boat. But, yes, it's a lot calmer.
Plasma says he's okay, but Dad passed away last week, so sorry to hear that, Plasma.
No, I'm
Really sorry to hear that, Plasma.
Really sorry, Plasma, to hear that.
Yeah, that's yeah. I lost. Well, those of you who've been watching the channel for a while, I lost my mum and my stepdad within 3 years, and that was a bit of, kind of a hard pill to swallow, especially as my mum was over COVID. We couldn't get access to her and stuff, and they told us it was COVID at the moment. She went in for a bloody hernia. Which ironically, I
Actually, that happened to my uncle as well. He went in for something completely different, never come out. But anyway, back on track.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
So, has anyone got any questions for us this evening about anything, spiritual or about anything you want to know?
Yeah. Yeah. So I won't get any questions. Rudy, what have you been up to since?
I've had a difficult time looking after my mum, obviously. I did lose my temper with her yesterday because she's
draining, I know, mate.
she's just so draining and so demanding. I've only got a certain amount of patience. At the moment, it's about that much. Yeah, yeah, it's just driving me crazy. So I'm just going to take a couple of days off and see her a couple of days a week. I'll have to get my marbles back on track.
Yeah.
Because I'm losing it at the moment.
But well, good news. Those guys you've following me aware that I'm part of Paranormal Essex now as well. And obviously we've been very active getting that going. It's taken quite a lot. If you've seen all the little videos that Adam's done, they're really, really good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how you're getting on. Yeah.
Yeah, doing well. We're actually going to go to Valent's house on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
I've covered you, mate. Yeah, you'll enjoy that.
Where's that one?
That's in Dagenham.
Oh,
Yeah, so I've got me UN flak jacket and white hat to go into Dagenham. But yeah, there's actually footage on this channel from when I went there before. Funny enough, it was just me and Adam, and I think his sister as well. We went that time, and I think I had a couple of cat balls set up in different parts of the room that was going off. K2 was going off, and we had, it was all sorts. It's really lively in there, so I think Rudy's going to enjoy it.
yeah.
Don't tell me. I want to.
No,
Don't tell me anything.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick it up myself.
yeah.
Oh, Karen says hello.
Hello,
Okay.
Karen.
Jeff.
Oh,
Hello,
Jeff.
Jeff. Hope you're all doing well, mate.
Yeah, so that's this Saturday, is it then?
Yes,
Yeah.
this Saturday. So live stream for 9 o'clock. I've got a cob on Saturday because I'm doing some DJing at the Balmoral during the day. So I've literally got to pack up my estate and then swap over to the soft top because we're in Dagenham. Dagenham's in Ulez. If I take the estate, I'm playing Ulez.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be a bit of swapping around.
You want a soft top in Dagenham?
Well, the ground's the ground will be all right. I'm sure I took the convertible last time, but yeah. So yeah, that will be the next live stream. It won't be this channel, but I'd say. Although I'm currently thinking about doing a live stream soon. I mean, even if it's just me and Rudy, I'm going to do something because we've been out for a while on this channel.
We've not been out for God knows ages.
Yeah.
And I like being out and about on, on location anywhere.
Mm.
See what I can sniff out and get. It would be nice rather than sitting, in front of the camera.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the reason I haven't been out live streaming is because of my phone issues at the moment. I can't. I mean, the tablet's a bit cumbersome to be taken out anyway, but I'd have to top the data up on that because it's got a separate SIM. But unfortunately, this one, I had to go. When I had issues with the new Sony I bought, I had to go back to this, and we did try live streaming on this one. I used it again, and the sound was just dead.
Oh.
I don't know why. The mic does work, and when I record video normally off this phone, it does work. It's just when I go to live stream for some reason.
Must be something in the settings then.
Something's off. I can't figure it out.
Is there any? Can't you
I
update
can't. No, Karen, I can't see any Jeff's messages. If he's typing something, they're not coming up.
That's because we blocked him. Yeah, so I've just been emailing the company that I sent my Sony Xperia back to, and we've agreed on a repair. I thought it was going to cost me 120 quid.
Ouch.
Yeah, amongst other things at the minute, it's got a hole in the head. But yeah, so the moment I'll get that back and check it all over, make sure it's fine, then hopefully, yeah, we'll get out and do a little live stream somewhere. I might even go back to St Andrews, not in Ashington, but the one in Rochford, where my friend Gary the Spirit is. There's a spirit there called Gary.
There is
Might do that.
a lady at my fruit and veg shop was telling me, although I think it's in a farmer's field, but there was they used to hang witches in. There was a jail in Barlin or something. Barlin jail.
Oh yeah, we were discussing this earlier, but
Yeah, a
some
while
time
back,
ago.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should go and look at that.
Yeah, nothing came of it, did it? Because of
No,
You know
I
what?
think we were going to ask the farmer, and
Mm.
they never got back to us. But I don't know whether there's public footpaths around there or something, or.
yeah, we'll put the details down later and yeah, look in that. But as soon as I get my new phone back, we can go out and do a bit of live streaming. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, so I've had a host of other things to fork out for the minute. New batteries for the boat. the half deck cracked, so I've got a guy coming out of do an estimate on fiberglassing. I don't know how much that's going to cost me. On top of that, I've ordered new batteries, another 400 quid. It's just one thing after another. I've had to get new exhaust for the new project. That was another 250 quid. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
you know, all at once. It's just
It's
crazy.
a good job you're rich, really, isn't it?
Well, it's a good job. It's a good job I didn't spunk all the money I got. I kept a fair bit back, and I've got an emergency fund as well, which I don't have not to dip into. But yeah, so yeah, I've had a lot to deal with the last week or two. Hopefully, on my other channel, Adam's Autos, once that exhaust turns up, I can then hopefully crack on with that project, and we can get it ready to maybe MOT and see what's going on. I've still got an issue with the carbs, because when I took it down to my mate's workshop to look at welding the exhaust up, we went, it ain't running right. But it was cold, and when it warmed up, it does pull like a train. So anyway, that's me FZR. So
Anyway, but we did have, talking about only two of us, we did have a little job to do the other
Yes.
Saturday.
yes, we did.
It was a clearance job, which I haven't done for God knows ages, and yeah, and Adam, you know, Adam and I went to this job in, where is it now? Roxford.
Stanbridge.
Wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, and they were having some issues there, which were quite significant. You know, and yeah, we sort of done the job, to say. The guy, they were really pleased about it, and you know, and we left there, but we haven't had any feedback yet. So if it's still, you know, if it's gone or is it still there, we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I will get in contact with them next week or so.
But surely, if it was still there,
If it was still there, we'd
contact
probably
you.
avert. Yeah, I would have
We'd
thought
avert
so.
it by now.
But it'd be nice to do a follow up. You know, if it's all
Yeah.
clear there still, you know, to see how different the energies are in that house after we did what we did.
And I have got the video footage for you
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
what you like with.
So once I've got the footage off of Rudy, I'll put that together. I mean, it's not. I mean, the thing is, as you know, if you follow this channel for quite a while, you know, we don't go for jump scares or anything like that. What we do may come across a bit boring sometimes, but what we do is real. You know, everything that we get is genuine. There's nothing is made for TV sort of thing. It's all genuine
There's no
content.
unnecessary screaming
Yeah, yeah.
or anything like that, or
Throwing of things.
throwing things about.
Yeah,
No, none of
none of
that
that.
yet.
Yeah, none of that
And this
happens.
is actual hands-on and
Mm.
you know, face-to-face kind of thing.
Yeah. As you know, if you watched the live stream from when we went to RAF Rivenhall, Paranormal Essex, when we went to Rivenhall, that was not the Saturday, the one before. Unfortunately, Rudy couldn't make it, but we are going back to that one.
I've already been.
I know you've already
there
been,
with-
yeah.
When I was with Haunted Earth, I went now. We done the Nissan huts that were there. No, they're them sort of tin kind of domed kind of
Yeah,
huts that they used to. The military were, you know.
What are they like barracks?
yeah.
Basically, yeah. And I picked up the an American serviceman with the guard. You know, they had the old station guard dogs there.
Yeah.
Plus a couple of other anomalies that we filmed, which we got on film, which was interesting. Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
see.
yeah, it was good because like you confirm. Because when I went there, I mean, Rudy didn't tell me anything else other than he'd been there, and I picked up on the MP, and and he basically confirmed what I'd seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite an active place, wasn't it? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you got several bits there, like the MP and the other bits. You got some other bits. Didn't you?
Yeah. There was a guy I kept picking up on with a bad leg injury. I don't know if you picked that when you was there, or if you can remember.
Well,
anything.
it depends. I mean, because last time I heard, they've been flattened. You know.
Oh no, it's
Actually,
still they're just really overgrown.
Ah.
So yeah, you just got to make your way through brambles and
I mean,
everything.
there's more than obviously more than one hut. There was a few of them, weren't there,
Yeah.
dotted around. But
That's why we're going
'cause
back.
it was an airfield as well, wasn't it? So you know,
Yeah, that's why we're going back.
Was it active during the war?
RAF Rivenhall. I think it was part of the American. I think the US
Right, they were
AF
based over here.
used it. Yeah, and actually leading from that, I did go up to RAF Ridgewell, which is up on the Essex-Cambridgeshire border. And we went up there last Sunday. Unfortunately, the museum was closed and we couldn't get access to it because I've had the wrong keys or something. But it was open this Sunday. It's every second Sunday of the month. So if anyone wants to go and visit, I strongly urge it. It's a lovely museum there. They've done a lot of hard work to that place, and what they've got in there is just so fascinating. Next month, October, will be their last opening of the year. So if anyone wants to go to that, I'd strongly urge. But it's RAF Ridgewell Museum. Totally recommend that. Hopefully, we're going to get in there because it was Irving that said about it. You know, the experience in there. And hopefully we'll get in there and do our own thing in there. What was interesting with that place, because it's all full of B-17 stuff. RAF Ridgewell was a B-17 base. And as you guys know, the B-17 thing kicked off for me with Heavenly Body 2 over at Canby.
oh yeah, the crash at Canvey. Yeah.
Yes.
And there's another one, wasn't there? Also around that area, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's
There's a couple of crashes, wasn't there?
Yeah, looking at the history now in a more detailed light, there's been several crashes in the Essex area, and we'll be going to check that one out.
Yeah, but didn't we do? Was it RAF Manston? Did we do that as well?
Yes, we did do RAF Manston.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. Nice museum there.
Mm.
Yeah, very good.
But so with
Sorry, yeah.
as I say, with Ridgewell, sitting at the front, there is there's the leg of one of the landing gear off a B-17, and do you know where it came from? Heavenly Body.
Oh wow!
So the leg of that B-17 that come down at Canby
They brought it
is all the way over there.
Right.
Yeah.
So they didn't drop off on the flying over then.
No,
Just
no, it didn't fall off over as
I
they
know-
come over.
I know there's an expression lower the landing gear, but I don't think
Yeah, not that
low
low.
that way.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this thing is huge. It's, and there's a tyre there as well. It's just-
That must be horrible. Though. You're that close to landing and to crash.
Yeah,
Oh, horrible.
it's. I mean, it was an emotional thing for me to do that. We've still got to go back and do Minster. All Hallows for the B-17 to come down the other side. It's just for my own peace of mind to make sure that there's no one stuck there, because the one that come down at All Hallows, only one crew member survived that, whereas with Heavenly Body 2, 6 of the crew members survived. Because they have a crew of 9. Because you've got your pilot, co-pilot, navigator, and then you've got your bombardier, then you've got your waist gunners, you've got your tail gunner, you've got your
top gunner, bottom gunner.
ball turret. Yeah, there's a big
That's the
complement.
worst position to be in.
And the bomb turret, yeah, because you're basically shut in and you're separate from the rest of the plane.
And if you have a crash landing,
You're done.
Yeah.
You're
Goodbye.
done for, yeah. It's an horrible thing to happen, but
yeah.
yeah. So it was weird, for me. It was like I'm seeing a part of the plane that I've been, on the case of the crew for. It was quite something. But there is as I say, there's another B-17 crash that I know about, or I've learned about, going up that way, and we're going to go and check it out, because the reports we got from the guy was that there's stuff floating around with that B-17. Only 2 crew members
Right.
survived. It was a bad crash. So we're going to go and check that out at some point. Depending on the tape. If the phone signal's good, it could probably live stream it.
So this Valence house, right? I mean, is this in the evening? It probably is.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Is it a stately home?
Yeah. That's kind of what it is. Yeah.
It was like when we done Eastbury Manor. That was very good, Eastbury Manor. Right slap bang in the middle of a Barking housing estate. You wouldn't expect to see this Elizabethan, whatever, you know, old kind of house in slap bang in the middle of a Barking council estate. And yeah,
Well, how many times that got broken into?
well, that was built in. I didn't know nothing about it, and my guide said, "Yeah, that was built in 1570." And the guy who was showing us around, I asked him when that was built. He said around 1570. So I was bang on with that, and got a few other bits in there. You know, it was multi-layered. What I call a multi-layered experience, because you had the Guy Fawkes thing being planned there. You had Roundheads and the, you know,
Cavaliers.
the Cavaliers. You had this. You had that. You know, all different periods of that you were tapping into, kind of
History,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it was interesting. Yeah, to be sure.
Karen said, "Are your messages set to all messages because Jeff is sending things?"
Let's have a look. Right. Let's have a look at my one.
Not picking up messages.
No, I just got Plasma State and Karen. Yeah, it's just Plasma State and Karen I've got.
No messaging coming through.
From Jeff, no.
No. That's weird.
Bit odd.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it's such a fascinating. Do you know the weird thing about Essex is, you know, Colchester and, you know, all those parts of northern Essex were part of the same county, but it's like chalk and cheese. You know, down here it's all, you know, mostly modern and, you know, busy and all that sort of thing. And you go up there and, you know, and you're seeing thatched roofs and, you know, old buildings, old properties, and, you know, country roads everywhere. And it's like, this is the same county, it's completely different.
It's like stepping into another time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of military, you know,
Yeah.
from North Essex going up into Norfolk, you know, Suffolk,
Yeah.
Norfolk, and then you're going up into, you know, Cambridge and up into the Yorkshire area. You know, there's so many of these places. I'm hoping to check out one or two places in York. I've got 2 weeks off next month, so I might go and do a little disappearing act.
What about Hadley Castle?
Hadley Castle, I've been there loads of times.
Have you?
Yeah.
Done that to death, really. Yeah.
You pick up much there? I mean, that's like hundreds of years old, isn't it?
Yeah, that goes back to the 13th century, I think, if I
Yeah.
remember.
Nearly as bad as the, you know, is the church at, what's his name? What was it? Near the power station, that.
Yeah, St Peter on the Wall.
St. Peter,
Yeah,
St.
Bradford.
Peter's Church, that's 1200, it's been there since
That's-
the 1200s.
No, but that was there since the 8th century, I think.
Oh, until 1200s. Because, yeah, I heard as well that you see a Roman, you know,
Roman
going up and
soldiers.
down, Roman soldier. It's quite a, you know, a popular one there.
You saying that, I remember my dad telling me about, I can't remember where he went, and I don't know if he'd remember now if I asked him, but he'd gone to visit somewhere and he had a guide, I think, was it in London somewhere? And they said that because there were apparitions of ghosts, like Roman soldier ghosts there, and because the road had been built up,
Yeah,
since
it's
the
like
Roman
you only
times,
see
they
them
were you only
from
saw
the
them from
knee.
the waist down,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
waist up. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So they were like walking.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember him telling me that.
That's interesting, that, isn't it? When you see that, you step back in that time zone
Mm.
where the ground was a lot lower because
Well,
obviously
they're built up over
they're
it.
built up over the eons, you know.
But then, what would cause like a group of soldiers, I suppose bombs or whatever, but just to all die and become, you know, apparitions? You
Well,
know?
I mean, I didn't necessarily.
I'm not using the right words, am I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
The odd person, or maybe 2 ghosts at a time, but
yeah, but some of it is like watching a video on replay, isn't it? You know, some of it you see it over
just
and
like
over
residual
again.
memory.
Yeah.
Residual kind of thing. You know, and yeah, there are different kind of instances. You know, you see residual and you see something else that you linking into, like what we had Saturday. That was quite that was happening, but
Yeah.
the people were suffering with that, you know, and that was kind of active, wasn't it? That was really active, you know. We had to, you know, I did feel for the family there because they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, you say that Dad was getting really emotional.
I mean, you interviewed him, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that'll be on the video when
Yeah.
you interviewed him, didn't it?
Yeah.
And he was quite emotional, and the kids were obviously, you know, terrified, I suppose, to put it one way. And there were, I mean, I went straight upstairs because I thought that's where it was coming from. And yeah, it was freezing cold up there. It was like walking into a fridge. So, you know, it was cold, wasn't it? And,
Yeah. I know the window was open up there, but I mean,
yeah.
it wouldn't have been.
Yeah, but heat rises, you'd still
Yeah,
expect.
but that cold.
That night, yeah. That was, that was. I mean, it's a bit of a new experience for me because, you know,
I thought we done quite brilliantly together. You know, we worked well together. I mean,
yeah, we do, yeah.
I mean, you know, you followed the not the script, but you done what was needed there. You had the smudge stick. After that, you said you had the holy water. You had the you said the Lord's Prayer, which is right. You know, you opened the portal for the family to come and.
Yeah, take the gentleman. I mean, that was.
And there was another one there that we didn't. That was protective over the children. She was an old lady, and she was protective over because she was worried. You know, obviously you had this other imposing force there that was pushing his way. You know, and doing what all the negative energy that was there. You know, and yeah, and so we had to cleanse it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good. I mean, it was a good outcome all round because we got him to move. We got him to move on.
Obviously,
which was the best outcome, really.
Obviously, we had to delve into the background, and you know, which I invariably do because I need to find out why and wherefores, you know, why this was happening and what happened to him and what made him do all that negative bits and pieces. So I saw all that, and I just showed him it like a mirror, you know, turned it on him, and I said, you will never get out of this this circle if you don't break it, you know. So yeah, and that was it.
It's almost like turning to Jeremy Coyle.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like to me.
It was like when you're doing a psychological kind of when someone lays on the couch and you're doing a psychological evaluation, you know, and you're delving into the background.
Past life, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, we sort of went in hard on this spirit and said like, you got to stop doing all this and all the rest of it, and then you know, you kind of, as Rudy said, you know, we're sort of delving into why this male spirit was like the way he was, and once we was able to access that and then put the mirror up to him and say, look, you know, we understand why you're like you are because of what happened to you, but you can be better and you can break that cycle. And once he resonated and understood, then we said, right, now we can get you to move on, which is
9 times out of 10, they usually do if you show them, you know, and they're sort of they're usually all right about that, and they see the positive side of it, and we even got his family to come get him, or you know, people that connected with him to come and get him.
Yeah.
Which then he got himself out of that dark, very dark loop that he's stuck in. Because that's sometimes what happens when there's a traumatic passing, and they seem to live in that energy. They seem to, you know, relive it over and over because they can't get out of it, and it traps them in that kind of limbo.
Yeah.
It just happens. It's just
yeah.
one thing that happens.
And you know, we've both come across it.
Yeah.
With other spirits.
I've come
you know.
across it many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good and you know, and there was a sad, and it is saddening to see, you know, that what happened to them in this life, they take with them over, and for whatever reason, they can't move on because of that baggage.
It's as Adam said, it's a psychological chain. It's like a baggage, a bag of bricks carrying on. You know, you carry around, and the easiest way is just to let it go. I mean, it's hard for some people because that's all they know. And when it's been done to them, it's even worse because it's like you know, they don't know any other way.
Yeah.
But you know, I've had worse than that. I mean, I've had things that don't want to go, and they'll defy you, and you think, right, okay, you know, it's time to get the gloves off, kind of thing. You know, you've got to really pull out the stops then. But you never do this stuff on your own, never.
No.
You know, you always have people backing you up, and the most things that really are weapon used against the darkness is light and unity.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the thing is, when you're putting out, sorry, I just noticed this is off.
Oh. That's the fart machine.
Oh, no, it's still on.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what
Okay. Well, it's working. So
yeah, it's
that's
hiding
okay.
that bald spot on the wall, you know.
That's why it's there. I wonder why it moved.
So
All right, we're double checking. But yeah, as you know, as Rudy said, I would say when you're in our game and you emit so much light, it does. Darker entities tend to sort of back off. They really fear coming near you. That's the that's the sort of feeling I get, which is why when I walk into an area, I'm never scared. I may feel apprehension.
Yeah, never show fear.
Yeah.
Never show fear because they thrive on the fear and the weakness in the chain. Especially if you've got family, and you know, there's always a weakness in the chain where someone's really, really vulnerable. You know, or more than one person vulnerable, and that's their kind of they'll play on that. Yeah. So you really got to stick together, and not be afraid at all. I'm more afraid of the living than I am the dead, to be honest. You know, and that's the old saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we had like last week in Rivenhall, I mean, the guys are all feeling. I know Adam and Brian are quite jittery anyway, as Rudy would have said. They're funny, they just go.
They're so excitable, you know.
Yeah, they go off on one.
They're like male, what's his name, isn't it? Out of Most Haunted, male.
Oh, Yvette Fielding.
Yvette Fielding.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
It's odd seeing a bloke scream. You're thinking.
Did you get that on camera?
Yeah, we do catch that because well, if you watch some of the clips and the night vision stuff, that's when I've given my camera to Adam or Ryan.
Right.
You know, and they've gone off and done a little bit, and I've done bits as well. I bugger off and be over the camera and I'll just have a quick chat. But last Saturday Robin was spooked as well, and they said to me, you're not right. And it's trying, and it was like, are you scared? And I went, no. I said, what I'm feeling here isn't. I feel the negative. But it's not how you're feeling it. I'm feeling that the negative. It's not even a negative feeling. It was trauma. I think trauma is the best description of what I was feeling. The trauma there which was the heavy energy. So it wasn't a dark energy, it was just heavy trauma. From, as I said, and all I kept seeing was this pilot or air crew, and his leg was just a mess. And he had a guy, you know, and I was just seeing a person either side of him, and he's got his, you know, and he's hanging around him because he can't walk. And his leg was a mess, and it was, you know what I mean, it's that kind of heavy trauma that I was picking up on, which is why I wasn't right, you know. But it wasn't through anything negative. I mean, negativity, like, you know, I know what you are. Get over there, you know. That's where you're staying, and that's what I do with negative entities. I'll just shut them out. But yeah, this was a different thing. It wasn't negative. It was just trauma.
Yeah, I mean, Adam's really opening up now, like anything now. I'm really pleased for him because, you know, he's actually, you know, that Saturday, you know, he got into it, you know, which is really good. And you know, I haven't done that for ages. I mean, I've been out of the loop like a fish out of water since a lot of problems have manifested in my life at the moment, and I haven't been able to meditate or anything, you know. But you never lose. You never ever lose the gifts. Never. You just sometimes you're just too stressed to tap into them. You know what I mean?
And here's a good one. Karen's asked, "Have you ever seen a famous spirit?"
Not seen, but we've had a possible interaction with a hugely famous spirit,
Right.
the Queen Mum.
Oh. How did that happen then?
So this was I'm crewing with Ghost Hunter tours. I think it was only like my second time, maybe third. One of them. It was early on. We went down to Dover Castle, which was a favourite, if you excuse the expression, a favourite haunt of the Queen Mum.
Mm.
And me, it was one of the guys that runs the Ghost Hunter tours. We ended up in a room I don't think we were supposed to be in. There's so many rooms in that place. And you've got the tunnels and everything.
Mm.
It's Dover Castle's just crazy. Anyway, we've ended up in what we think was a drawing room. And I've got one of the communications apps going. I think it might be Necrophonic. And I think I had Georgie Bear with me. So just the app and Georgie Bear just sitting on a bureau or something. George is going off 10 to the dozen. You know, the little cat ball around his neck. And we got what we think was like a voice come through, and it was very prim, you know, and the responses we kind of felt was the Queen Mum.
Oh. How long after she passed was that? How long?
Oh, I mean, the Queen Mum's been gone, what, 20, 25, 30 years?
Not that long, surely.
Let's have a quick look.
I don't know, who went, did she die before Margaret, or did Margaret die first?
Margaret died first, I think. Oh, no, I don't want the hospital. 2002, yeah, that's 25 years.
Don't tell me any songs in 2000. Oh, wow. Didn't realise it was that long ago. Time's flying. Right, so when did you go to Dover, do you think?
Oh, it was only, must have been about 3, maybe 4 years ago. Yeah, so to say, it was me early on with Ghost Hunter tours, and yeah, so it was Gary and myself, and we had, you know, we had a small group with us, and we just ended up in this drawing room, and when we come out, Gary looks at me and says, "I don't think we're supposed to go. We've gone in there." But it was great that we did, because that's what we got.
Yeah.
And it really felt like we had the Queen Mum come through. As I say, that was her favourite place. So, yeah,
There you go.
don't get much better than that.
I think the worst place that I went, I was with the group was Several's Asylum. That was one of the worst places to be in. You know, a lot of
Yeah, I
that's
can imagine
very stressful. You know.
Is that closed down now?
Oh, it's gone now. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. And the security guards were sort of chasing, so we had to, you know,
Doing a bit of
do a
Ubex.
bit of yeah. But yeah, that was interesting. Severals.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, just going back, like the son about the traumas. I think that's what I pick up on a lot when there's been a trauma with someone.
Perhaps the empathy part
Empathic.
is
Well, the
one
energy,
that works for you. You know?
Something popped into my mind was about the, adrenaline that rushes through your body when you're like that, you know. And is it that's leaving the imprint, or or is that contributing to it? Because it's, you feel so drained afterwards, don't you, when it leaves your system, sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, the quite a few of the crossings I've done have left me drained. Particularly in the early days of me doing it. You're sort of used to it now, and it doesn't affect me so much now. But certainly during the early days. But one of them was, I've probably spoken about it before, but it was in East Tilbury Fort, which was Ubexing again.
Mm-hmm.
And it was with Tracy, Ricky, Tina and Jay, and come across a spirit of a prostitute. I mean, and if this was an old, it wasn't a recent one, I felt it was around 100 or so years ago. And she wouldn't talk to me directly, she was scared of men. But I could get communication with her via Tina.
Right.
Tina was kind of channeling what was going on, and her pendulum was moving really well. And again, I turned into a kind of spiritual psychologist, I suppose. The Jeremy Cole thing, and we got the responses through was like she felt she couldn't move on because she was a prostitute. She was a lady of the night, and it was actually one of her clients that ended her.
Wow.
But as I say, because she felt that's what she did, she wasn't able to move on. And
Again, like a traumatic.
yeah, it was a traumatic passing,
What do you call it?
and her job was, what she did wasn't considered very, very good. But I sat and I explained to her. I said, look, you've got people had to do what they did to stay alive.
Survive.
To survive.
Yeah.
There was no social security back then or whatever.
Times are really worse than they are
Yeah.
now, aren't
You'd done what you had to do to live. Don't have any shame in it. And then I went on and said, like, the man that ended your life had absolutely no right to do that. He had no right to take your life. And it was a case of, right, do you understand what I'm saying to you? And she resonated with that, and I said, right, now that you understand that what you did was not wrong, can I help you to move over? And she accepted it, and that's when we moved her on. Again, it was another trauma, and it's a horrible thing. So, if there's some pearls of wisdom to throw out there, I mean, I know most of the people who watch this channel aren't like that, but remember, what you do to other people will affect them in a positive or negative way. And if you do something to someone so bad that it's, and you think nothing of it, just think how that person's going to happen. If they cross with that trauma, they could stay stuck. And then this guy's like us have to go and deal with it. And our time on this plane is only finite. So, if when we move over, we would hope that there's others that are following our footsteps that will be able to do the same sort of things and help people with trauma. But as I say, you need to think about how you act towards other people. I mean, the recent listening to Charlie when he said Charlie Hebdo, that was the Just Sweet Charlie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was shot. With Charlie Kirk, words can't hurt people. We're there to discuss. We discuss different ideas. We may categorically disagree with someone.
It's debating, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the
that's
whole
what
point
you
of a
do.
debate.
Yeah. You talk.
You
and
talk.
Mm.
No matter what, what the subject is, you talk and try and explain your side of the story.
And someone disliked that so badly they was willing to take his life
We're getting
for
it in
words.
Yeah, it's Karen's asked again to check the settings are set to all messages, but you did, didn't you?
I'm just going to use the
Plasma can now see Jeff, but
Oh, really?
we still can't see him, and even like I can't on here.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I've come in on the other channel, and I can't see Jeff.
Would it be on your tablet?
It might be. Oh, it shouldn't be because nothing's changed.
It is weird.
Yeah, nothing has
But-
changed.
Plasma can now see him, so.
I haven't blocked you, Jeff. Honest. Right, top chat.
Yeah, you've got all messages are visible on live chat.
I'm on top chat. Let's go. Right, if I try that. Oh,
Oh,
there we
there
go.
you go.
Right, okay. Right,
Yeah.
that's weird. I haven't touched that. Oh well, okay. So we've got Jeff up. Hello, Jeff. Although the weird thing is, I'm still not seeing him on this chat.
No, I'm not either.
You might have to change.
Oh, hang on, I've got top chat up as well. That's what.
That's what it is, right?
Oh, there we go. I can see him now.
All right. So,
Well, you learn something every day.
yes,
Right, Jeff?
yeah. I know what I'm probably going into is a bit deep, a bit profound, but you've got to remember that how you react, how you behave with other people. You may not realise what you say or what you do to that person can have any ill effects, but it may well do. So, yeah, there's just too much going on.
Well, even like you were saying about spirits holding on to past life baggage. You don't have to be dead for that, do you? You know, you can if you're carrying that all throughout your life, then it can affect as you are, who you are as a living.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that does scare me is with certain behaviours being promoted that probably would have had psychiatric help in years gone by. So when it comes to their passing, are they going to carry that over?
I don't know.
I know. That's everything and everyone is so focused on this in this plane, in this world, that you don't realise that you're an eternal. Your soul's eternal, and if you're going to carry trauma, you're going to take it over.
Yeah.
Not only that, there is a thing called karma.
Mm.
And what you do to another person, you'll pay for that. Not necessarily in this time, maybe the next time because we've all had many incarnations of different male, female, different instances. I can remember some of my
Still haven't done my regression yet.
past lives, and a couple of them weren't very good. I was quite shocked when I was faced with
I
that.
think it's my turn now. Coffee's gone
But
through.
yeah, you pay
I'll be back.
for it. It's called karma, and I'm a big believer in that. That's why I try and help people now and make up for all the crap that I might have caused someone in previous lives. That's how it is. So it's worth thinking about that. It will come back on you. And the work we do, obviously, doing this, is to try and help those that are trapped and try and help people, learn about these things that are around. I'm more of a kind of consultant, really, you know, more than a medium. But I have got the medium tendencies and I've got the medium gifts. So, and I do use them now and again when called for. But as I say, you know, you still got to live your life, haven't you?
Yeah.
In this day and age, it's very difficult now because the way the world, what's happening in the world at the moment is quite stressful, isn't it? You know, and powers that be ain't making that easy, are they?
Well, it's keeping us divided and in fear most of the time, isn't it?
Well, it's the old saying, isn't it? Divide and conquer,
Yeah.
and that's yeah. But if your belief is strong in the light, you've got no fear. No
Well,
fear.
now you're back, Adam. I'll ask Jeff's question.
What's that?
He said, "Have you ever been in a decommissioned hospital?"
No, we haven't done this. We haven't managed to get access to hospital yet.
Severals was a mental hospital, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
Don't know if it was, you know. I mean,
Well,
it's
they
close.
use them for film sets a lot, don't they?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. No, I think Paranormal on the Go got access to one, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I went with Jay. Sorry,
Joan Candy.
Jay. I went with Jay and Candy on one location. Well, that was all sealed up. We tried to get in, but we couldn't quite get in there because there's all these metal
Yeah.
shutters on there and that. So I ended up going somewhere else. I think it was to this racetrack somewhere or this stadium somewhere.
Oh yeah, you
You
went.
went there?
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the Gymkhana.
Yeah, the Jim Carter place. Yeah.
Yeah, something else I'd like to go back to actually.
So yeah, I've been with a few paranormal groups like Paranormal to Go, Haunted Earth. I started with obviously our group and Paranormal Essex. So you know, it's all good fun. It's all a learning curve.
Yeah.
Gives you loads of experience and you get to meet a lot of people, a lot of lovely people. So what more can you want?
Yeah. But no, we're definitely going to get, as soon as I got my phone sorted out, we're going out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen says, "What about a prison?"
That would be fantastic.
Yes.
I'm looking for that.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, I'd like to see Chelmsford Prison because like, they had hangings there, and I've covered one of them at length, which was the guy that shot the sergeant over at the anti-aircraft battery. You know,
yeah, I know.
place
that
we
one.
went to. Just
Yeah.
like I wanted to clarify everyone and move. You know, he'd moved on. And it was unusual because there was two hangings on the same day. They don't normally do two, but it was this James McNichol. That was him. That was the guy that was hanged 16th of December, 1945.
Wow. Good
And there
memory
was
for days.
two on that day. Yeah. So I mean, I'd love to go to Chelmsford Prison. Unfortunately, it still acts. You know, it's a live prison. Given the lack of prison spaces everywhere, they're going to shut it down in time.
He'll
So.
probably let you in and not let you out again.
Yeah, we got him, lads.
Got him.
But there's interesting actually. That book that fella gave me
Oh, what at the?
about moral.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Not about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading through that. I think I'm up to about April at the minute, and I'll just keep putting stickies.
Post-it notes.
Yeah, I'm reading stuff like, oh, that could be checked out. And there's so many stickies poking out this book now. But a lot of them are referring to prisons or goals or whatever they called them, and the CZs, which are like courthouses and all that sort of thing. So once I've gone through the book in its finality, then we can go back and start from the first one, and
Is it
we can go
area specific, the book?
Essex.
It is Essex.
It's all it's
It's funny how a lot of it's in Essex area, isn't it?
yeah. Well, this book is specific to Essex.
Oh,
Called
yeah.
the Grim. It's called the Grim Almanac of Essex.
Oh, right.
Thoroughly interesting book. When I finish with it,
Yeah, pass it my way.
yes.
I
Yeah.
like a good look at that.
Um,
Jeff said the Anne Boleyn pub is meant to be haunted.
yes, yeah, we've heard that. Is it? I think there's another haunting Anne Boleyn. She's like everywhere.
Well, wasn't her family, they own Rochford Hall or something? I don't know whether
Yes.
she was brought up
Yeah.
there or
So
before she went to France.
yeah, so you got the Anne Boleyn pub, which obviously is opposite the airport. You know, on that corner with the roundabout of Sutton Road and Rochester and all that, Warner's Bridge Road, whatever it's called. But the place that I mentioned, St Andrew's Church, but this is the one in Rochester, not Ashington. You've got what's now the Rochester 100 Golf Club. Well, that building now was like a stately home.
Yeah, that was the home that
yeah,
Dad
which is-
owned, I think. Didn't
yeah.
didn't he?
Which is linked to Anne Boleyn. And that was the first time I'd gone on a ghost hunt at all. And we got some good stuff in there. For some reason they don't they're not doing, I don't know if they're still doing ghost tours in there, but certainly ghost hunting tours. Haven't done any work through them. Yeah, we've been to that place, and that's so. I don't know what it is about that area. It's just linked with Anne Boleyn.
Well, I mean, Rochford town, the high street and the square, that's quite old, isn't it? There's a lot of old buildings there, isn't there?
Yeah, you've got some small pubs and yeah, it's a funny area, Rochford. I know I lived there for 10 years. But yeah, I mean, you know, going everything up from St Andrews on top of Ashington Hill, which goes back to 1020, as we know, it was built 4 years after the Battle of Ashington, which the Vikings and
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we've done that at the St Andrew's place, isn't it? Yeah, like you said.
yeah, but that church in its inception is like 1,000 years old.
Well, we went there. Yeah, I remember seeing the
Olaf.
sign, meeting Olaf, who, you know, that's the only. Yeah, I know, he was a big chap. He was, and
There we
yeah, and I was reading about the Battle of Assendon when they come up. I don't know if they come up from. Yeah, they must have come up from
They'd have come up from the river.
the river, and they had a battle in that part of the
On that hill.
on that hill, and you know, and yeah, that was interesting. Seeing all them Vikings all lined up and banging their shields and that. Oh,
So I was seeing that as well, but it was just like, I felt like I was ready to lead the charge.
yeah,
Come on, lads.
it's like watching, you know, like something like Braveheart or something like that, and you think all these like, you know, these Viking marauders, you know, look really menacing. You think, oh bloody hell, you know, and next thing you know, there's carnage everywhere.
Jeff's mentioned about the curse at Canewdon Church, about if you walk around it anti-clockwise 7 times or something, it's supposed to raise the witch spirit.
It's
7 times.
funny enough, the video that we did when we was over there has only went up a couple of weeks ago or a week ago. It's gone up quite recently. It's on this channel, but we accidentally debunked it.
Yeah, because
Remember?
we spoke to one of the was it the guy who
It was a local historian, wasn't it?
local historian, and he said it's all a load of rubbish. It's all like
Oh,
It was made up.
it was
to,
made up kind
so
of thing.
to
To keep the
attract
place
people.
alive, you know, to boost it up. And I'm thinking, oh, that's.
I mean, I think there might have been some stuff going on with witches.
It might be something, but you know, it wasn't. It was blown up to such an extent. You
Do you
know.
know, a lot of this, someone mentioned it this week, I can't remember who it was. They've got like a little jailhouse thing just outside the church. There's this old wooden shack thing, and it's like a jail, like lock-up.
yeah. Where's that?
Canewdon.
Oh, is it? All right, Canewdon Church.
So yeah, if you come down to Canewdon Church from the pub side, not from. So if you can imagine you're at the Anchor pub,
Yeah.
and you take that, and you've got that road, side road that leads down to the church. If you go down that road, the lock-up's on the right-hand side. And I'll tell you where else there's a lock-up. Orsett. There's a lock-up over Orsett as well.
I had the pub is sorted in Canewdon as well. Was it
The pub probably is.
the Anchor or something?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Anchor, and
Yeah.
there was another one, wasn't there?
Or
That
Swan
closed
something, I
down.
can't
Oh,
remember.
the Crixie Ferry Inn.
And
No, not that. No, Jeff. What was the name of that other pub in Canewdon? Not the Anchor, the other one. 'Cause there was 2, wasn't there? Oh, Jeff said it was the Village Stocks. It was rebuilt 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
but the thing is, I did go to Haunted Earth many years ago with Chris Houghton of Haunted Earth in the daytime, and I walked in the door and I thought, oh, I don't like this. There was a cold spot just right in. As soon as you walk in the door, this cold spot was there, and I think, oh, this is weird because everything else is okay.
Where was that? Sorry.
That's
In
in
the
the church,
church,
isn't it?
in the church itself. I walked in the door, you know, and there was this cold, just a cold spot. Like I couldn't.
So
I know, that's
it's
not
not
very-
without its activity. It's just not.
Yeah. Oh, the other pub's Checkers. That's the one.
Oh, okay. I
That's the
didn't
one
have
I
another.
found. Yeah. there
The only
was-
two I knew was Yank and Creasy Ferry Inn.
The Ferry Inn's a bit further down, isn't it?
Yeah, that they closed down. 2012, I think that shut.
And the coach house at is it Colchester or was it the coach house? It's like a pub. It's the bridge and there's a pub there, and you can still see the bullet holes from the musket holes.
Oh yeah, I know it's on that. Yeah.
Oh, that was really good. We went in there one evening because the owner let us in. That was really interesting. Loved that, you know. And I think it was called the Colchester or something like that. Colchester or Chelmsford, something like Colchester.
Yeah.
There's a really old pub down in Packlesham, isn't there, right at the end, and it's
Oh,
almost
yeah.
like a dead end, and you've
That's
got
right. Yeah.
a little garden, and there I think there's a little
Yeah.
dirt track for some more houses or something.
Yeah. There's a
Is that
tiny boat yard moorings beyond there.
All right,
So I haven't looked at personally, but I know it's there.
it's right at the end of the road.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a church there and all.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's all. That area, which is something I wanted to check out, is, I mean, the witch connection aside, it's also very synonymous with smuggling.
Mm. I would have thought so. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if they'd have come in off of what is it, the River Crouch or is it
Uh,
still the road?
yeah, yeah, you got the Crouch and the Roach.
Right,
which
feeds
is like
into the
subsidiary
Crouch,
of
doesn't
it.
it?
Yeah, so you had all that around there, and
Well, that probably would have been one of the first pubs they'd have come across, wouldn't it?
more than likely, or it was built to, or it was built so
Oh,
they had
yeah.
somewhere to go.
But don't forget, a lot of these stores were made up to cover up the smuggling, weren't they? So, you know,
More than
I
likely.
guess. But I mean, that pub in Clapton, your
Oh, Red Line,
the Red Lion, there was smuggling tunnels down there,
that's right.
and
yeah.
you know, we got that, and that was pretty strong there.
Mm.
And we caught some of the guys. Yeah, we caught one of the smugglers. He said, "Oh,
Yeah, because
Did you
that,
just go-
you confirmed that for me.
yeah,
Yeah, because when I first went down there, because it's basically it's my son's mother-in-law that runs the pub.
nice pub, yeah."
Yeah, it is a lovely pub. And she told me about the goings on, and yeah, as I was walking into the pub, I just saw this guy with a three-pointed hat, and I didn't say anything to anyone. Anyway, when we've got in there, Rudy's like, I could see this guy with a pointed hat. And I went, yeah, that's the guy I saw. Yeah,
like,
pushing a barrel.
Just carry on.
Yeah,
wasn't
it is.
Like,
Yeah, it's
nothing
quite,
to go.
quite a cocky little side.
And the pub next door also was haunted as well,
Mm.
and that had a gibbet outside, you know, and to hang the witches. And we went upstairs to this other pub next door, and the guy let us in, and one of the rooms upstairs was used as a courthouse because I see all these chained up people, and I'm thinking, oh, this must have been a courthouse because all the judges were staying there, you know.
Yeah,
And
sort of,
they used to hang them outside.
That's all up with St Joseph.
I'm thinking, what? You know, and
Which also has one of the reportedly most
yeah,
haunted place in the
places
country,
in the country.
in the Cage.
The Cage, yeah,
that's
right.
Yeah,
We ought to get
Tam-
in there sometime.
Yeah, Tammy did try and get us in there, but it's had so many changes of ownership.
I'm not surprised really. It's that whole
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, if I could afford it, I'd buy it and stay.
yeah, I'll
Is it an actual house or?
Yeah,
go.
Why is it called the Cage then?
because it was I think it was a lockup.
Right.
Don't quote me on that.
What, a
but
jail of some sort?
yeah,
Oh.
I think it was. But so don't. I'm not 100% without checking, but I think that was why it's
Called
called
the Cage.
Mm.
Yeah.
Jeff said in Priory Park in the church/abbey building when Karen goes into the cellar bit where the
monastery.
monks are on the
Mm.
big screen, feels something every time, and Karen said, yeah, it's not a nice feeling. She has to get out of there.
No, I remember going in there as a kid and feeling stuff.
Has she seen anything?
Have you seen anything, Karen? bit of time delay.
Look, we're going to go in there. When Adam's Paranormal Assets, we did get some communication with the curator, and we might be able to get access, which would be a massive kudos because I've not let anyone in there.
Yeah, well, she said no, she didn't see anything. So, but yeah, that'll be good. You can get in there because I know we were talking about that ages ago, weren't we? Private
Yes,
Park.
yeah.
Did you ever read The Black Alchemist?
No.
That's did you ever read that?
What's his face, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Oh,
Andrew
and
Collins.
Andy Collins, right?
That's him.
I read that, and I was reading. He used to work with a medium called Bernard, and they used to go around doing psychic quest. They called it psychic questing, but it's just doing, using the medium, really, wasn't it? And he was tracking this character who was turning. He was planting some objects in the church ground, turning them into a negative kind of vibration. You know, doing a kind of a portal or something in these churches, you know, turning them all negative. And apparently that's what caused that, caused something through in the 87 storm, 1987, 80, when they had that big storm.
87, yeah.
That's, they obviously caused that to happen by doing this, you know, this guy. Because I remember he found one of the artifacts, and I've read the book, and I found it very, very interesting. You know, that's the only book I've really read.
Let's have a look, see if that's an audio book actually.
Oh,
I'd like to listen to it because he did mention things out of the book, and it was just so
He did.
fascinating.
yeah. I mean, I've seen Andy Collins in many, you know, because he had another book called The Seventh Sword or something, Seventh Sword, and seeing him a couple with these lectures. You know, he's a very interesting person. He's been at the Balmoral a few times, hasn't he?
Yeah. I went to one of his talks because I've been trying to get to see him because we actually bumped into him in the early days of this channel when we went up to Borley Church. Borley Church. Admittedly, that was one of our less dynamic moments. If you read the comments underneath, because not so much myself, but the other guys were kind of larking about a bit. And these two fellas walked in like, "Oh, were you?" sort of thing. Went, "Oh well, I'm Andy Collins, and I'm an author." And there was a bloke with him, and I was just there to pick up. I think they had a dictaphone, just to see if they could pick up
Any EVPs and that.
Yeah, any particular noises or something that was after. I thought, okay, I looked him up, bloody hell, what he's written. And then when I found out he was at the Balmoral, so I've got to go and see him.
Yeah, Plasma said seen him at the Balmoral. Jeff said he saw something in Priory Park, in the, I'll take it, was it the church or the Abbey building that you were mentioning, Jeff?
So I think you got I think there's two things in the ground. Obviously the Red Monk.
I was just going to say, was there a monk involved here?
Well,
In the
it's
church.
like a,
Like
priory.
a monk, like a...
You're bound to see monks in
No,
a
no,
priory.
not necessarily. It could be anyone. But I'm saying like a monk with a, obviously they wear the cowl and that, didn't they, and all that. And couldn't see the face, but I just saw the outline.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, he's roaming. I see him roaming around that garden bit.
Yeah, you don't like me, I know that.
Who don't like you?
The Red Monk wasn't happy with me being there when we went last time.
Well, maybe he was in his meditation thing, you know, didn't like.
He wasn't a nice. He was allegedly not a nice character.
Oh, that's
Because when they did the
Just, but he saw the rear of Karen running out the cellar. What's that? You know, in Priory Park, where you got that big field leading up to the walled garden, and you've got stones set in the ground. Was that part of the Abbey? Was it an actual building, or?
I think so. Yeah.
Because you can see the outline of the stones in the ground, can't you?
There was more to that. There was more to the priory, and it shows you when you go in the museum. They show you what it possibly would have looked like. There's another one that White Lady or something. That's another one that's supposed to be on the grounds, but she comes out the lake or she goes across the lake or something like that.
She drowned in the lake.
Yeah. But when you go inside that place, it's,
Yeah, it's very cold, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, it's probably a lot of stonework in
Yeah,
it for a start.
you get that
You're gonna
with
get
old
that.
buildings, don't you?
Yeah. And South Church Hall as well. I've been told that's active.
Yeah, I've not been in there. I've sat outside, obviously, flying the drone, but I've got an aerial view and that, looking down. But yeah, it'd be nice to actually go in there.
Yeah, we went down there a couple of years back and found out that they had a natural spring there, which is obviously hidden and kept away from the public, or hidden under the undergrowth because it feeds the moat. But it's like, water, isn't it? It's spring water. Because she was explaining to me about why South Church Hall was kind of outside the town, or to like the outer skirts of it, and she said it's because they built it nearby where the spring was. And I said, oh, there's a spring here, because I'd not long before then I'd come across that website called findaspring.com.
Yeah.
And like all over the world, people list springs. Sometimes you've got pictures of them, and people test the water every now and then. And we've gone up to one in Chelmsford, taken a few bottles up there, and it's just like a pipe on the side of a road. It's really weird, and it just sort of feeds into a puddle and disappears. And there's another one in a little bit further on, more towards Colchester, I think, in like a town square. But yeah, it's like all around the world. You got the world map and like all these springs dotted on there, and you just click on one near you, and it gives you people to input their own details on it. Yeah. And so I've literally within the last week stumbled across this findaspring.com website, and then when she said, oh, there's a natural spring here, and I thought, oh, and they said, oh, but you can't get to it because it's all in the undergrowth, and obviously they don't want people coming in with 10 gallons and flasks and bottles and filling up
So
free water.
did she actually sort of give you an indication where it was?
No, she just said it was there. It fed the moat or the ponds, because the ponds are slightly layered. I don't know if
I should go with the dowsing was also find it.
I was just going to say.
probably won't be able to get to it though, because it is very overgrown around the ponds. Although maybe winter time, when some of the undergrowth maybe would have died back, would be better.
I can imagine the groundsman turning up and see me walking around with dazzles and shovel strapped to me back.
So you didn't get any much at the where you went. What was it? Oh, the towers. Misty
Towers. No, we didn't get a great deal there. Although the one thing I was after, because that's another place I could go back to. I was on a mission after what I'd seen at the dunking pond. What was it?
Oh yeah,
I was on a mission after that with Matthew Hopkins.
Matthew Hopkins.
Generally,
the infamous Matthew Hopkins.
Pissed. And I'm like, I'm going to find out where you are, pal, because he's not buried within the. He's buried near the Mystic Towers.
His house was right next to the pub, wasn't it? They got knocked out.
So he's not on consecrated ground then?
Just flat.
Well, it might have been consecrated ground at some point, but the iron railings that are around the cemetery now weren't there when he was buried.
Interesting.
So it would have been further out, but when his grave isn't marked, of course I've gone over there with the dowsers. Adam was filming it. Yeah, it did. Adam would tell, because he was filming it, it should be on Paranormal Essex. So I've asked, and before I even asked the question, my dowser just went. It was so strong. They just went vroom.
You might find in the church there's records, the plans of the land and all that.
It could well be.
What the church owns.
Yeah. I mean, basically, they pointed over to there's a sort of brush, with trees and stuff, and that's where it pointed over to. But I just remember the energy coming from my right hand was so strong. It was hurting, which is like, but I know where he is.
Yeah, it's quite good. I mean, if you can, get the feelings and the actual emotions and that. I know sometimes it makes you feel ill because it's too close. They're too close, so I have to back off a bit.
Yeah. Well, as I say, I was on a mission to find out where it was. I mean, when we come out of that woods, because it just totally overwhelmed me. what I felt in like what I felt where the pond was.
I've heard Highgate Cemetery is quite haunted as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the Highgate Vampire.
What?
I think. There's allegedly, if I remember, if it's the right place, yeah, there's supposed to be a vampire in there.
Oh, okay.
Or buried in there.
Obviously, yeah. Yeah.
But then
You can't get access at night.
he's would not be classed as holy, would he? He wouldn't have had a proper burial, that one.
No.
I'll just put, have you heard of the White Lady? Oh no, yeah, so we'll talk about that. He's saying about
Yes.
she's at Hadley Castle.
That's
Apparently
right.
she hurt a woman one evening.
Apparently she hurt. I think we come across that. As I say, it's been quite a while since we've been to Hadley Castle, so I can't remember the ins and outs of the different times we've been there. But we did come across some things that happened there, and I think she was linked in with it. And I can remember being in the tower. You got the most, because you got the towers, the most sort of complete one or the big one. Being sat in there and having the K2 meter go off, and whatever else I might have had at the time. It may well be worth going back just for a.
Can you access it at night, or is it?
Yeah, it's totally open.
Yeah, it's not shut off a lot. You can just go through turnstiles, not.
Yeah.
Walk up.
The downside of it being open is that you possibly won't be alone.
Yeah.
There'll be other people up there,
Yeah,
which we've had a few times.
yeah, a few of the old, yeah.
Or just wrap up warm and go on a really cold night and you might not see
Yeah, we've done that.
I mean, that's fairly local, isn't it? And you've got all the walks around Hadley as well, haven't you? The Hadley Park and all that. And even along like the railway line. That one's all
Yeah,
isn't it?
I always get there's one part of that where I always get like an odd feeling. Just it's not far. It's more or less adjacent to where Hadley Castle is, as you're sort of going along. But there's a certain part there, and like it's weird. I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, if there is I can't remember. Jeff, you'll know what's that crossing called? That's down by Hadley Castle, because there's all the way down the hill across the field, and then you've got
a little
a crossing for the farmers' field
That's
there.
right.
And there is also a pond over there as well. It's totally enclosed by trees.
What, Hadley Castle?
Near Hadley Castle, yeah. You can. I'll show you later on Google Maps. You can't even see it, but I know where it is. But that's
Well, you
just
if you
another place.
switch to the light, the map rather than the.
Oh
terrain,
yeah,
you
without
can see
the satellite,
Yeah.
you should. Yeah,
What about Epping Forest? I mean,
still so much in there to be done. The problem with Epping Forest, apart from being the size it is, I mean, you've got a suicide pond. I've had results on a couple of times I've been there. Is signal or lack of. So you can't live stream from Epping Forest because there's no signal.
There's no, yeah.
Oh.
So whatever we do, I would have to film. But yeah, certainly worth
I
going
mean, all
back
this
to.
network of satellites we've got flying above us that
I know.
it blocks off that little bit around it.
Well, yeah, unless you got unless you got Starlink, I suppose. But yeah.
I watched that new, that horror film,
Oh,
The Conjuring,
Conjuring.
Return.
Mm.
That.
Wasn't it?
No. I think the best one was the Enfield one, to be honest. I did like that.
The first. Well, you had the first two, didn't you?
Yeah, the Enfield one was better. I've seen the first one and the Conjuring 2, and then this new one. It was, wasn't that good. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, the Enfield. I'm pretty you couldn't get in the Enfield house, isn't it?
Well, it does.
Oh,
Yeah, it does still come up.
what?
I think. I'm sure.
I wonder if they're still having. Yeah,
Was
I
it
wonder
that
if
one
they're
or was it
having
East Drive?
problems there, or was that kind of? Or was that actual? I mean, was that real? I mean, did it really happen,
It
or
was,
did
yeah.
Wallace make it up, or what? I mean, you hear a lot about it.
Yeah, I think that
Was it back
There
in like the
was stuff that-
70s or something?
Yes, yeah. There was stuff happened in that house in Enfield that couldn't be explained. They said some of it was exaggerated.
Did Ed and Lorraine Warren actually go there?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
They actually go there,
Yeah.
did they? So that was factual, that they went.
Yeah, there was some unexplained goings on in there, but there
Yeah.
was some of it which I think they was exaggerating or faking.
So what's the thing with the doll? Is that?
Oh, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Annabelle, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the Dybbuk boxes, isn't it? You know, the Jewish boxes, haunted boxes, isn't it? I mean, do you see that film, The Possession? They got that Dybbuk box from a yard sale, and next thing you know, the young girl's she opens it, all hell breaks loose.
Mm.
That's a scary film.
So what's Jewish? Why is it called a Jewish box? What's that got to do
No,
with
it's Dybbuk.
Yeah, you said it was a Jewish box or something.
Well, it's the Jewish name Dybbuk. They call it Dybbuk,
Oh, I see.
which is a spirit. I don't know what that means, but it's an evil spirit, something like that.
Oh, okay.
forgot about that.
What?
I went to Ramsgate Tunnels again Saturday
Ooh.
night.
Ooh,
And
I've been there. I've not.
I can't know.
You've not shown me that.
No, it was it was Ghost Thunder tours, but it was sort of relatively short notice as generally what
Right
Andy,
now.
generally what Andy does. Yeah, it must be about a day or two beforehand. Can you do this? But yeah, I was available for Saturday night, so I went. I mean, I've been there a few times, so I didn't really film anything in there because would have been in there, several times. The only bit I did film was there's a room which is set out kind of in 1940s style. Part of it is because I've done that part of Ramsgate Tunnels in the last few occasions. I thought, well, I'll film that, just to sort of finish things off. And we actually got a bit of, we did get activity. REM pod,
Kept going off.
yeah, REM pod was going off, seemingly intelligent responses. That was quite good. But whilst I was in the Ramsgate Tunnels, they got models, model railway, because it was a railway line in there, and then it was used during as a, air raid shelter. And various other things, but there's a model of the Medway Queen
Train.
paddle steamer,
Wow.
Ah.
which is the sister ship to the Waverley,
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
apparently that's haunted, and you can get on there.
What, the Waverley?
Yeah, the Medway Queen.
Oh, the Medway Queen. Oh.
Yeah, so I was just looking at posts of Paranormal Essex, and I just see my own post in there about the Medway Queen. So that's something we're going to look into. So,
Yeah.
going on a haunted boat.
Yeah. I mean, obviously being a boating man yourself, yeah, be quite interesting that,
Mm.
Yeah. What other areas around? Mind you, Essex is so many areas, isn't it? You've got
Yeah.
Pitsea, you've got Basildon, you've got
Yeah, I've been up St Michael's Mount for quite a while.
yeah,
That was a
Mark,
good one.
yeah.
I've got loads of EVPs up there. I was there before.
Jeff's mentioned one of the houses at Wat Tyler Park is haunted.
Actually, what tile? That's the other thing I was just going to say.
Yeah, I've read that.
Yeah. Where's that place where I took a photograph of that Viking, that churchyard?
Oh, that was maybe the Virgins at
Oh, was it?
Great Baddow.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, again, that's another one to go back to because when we got communication with John Ball, my ancestor, on both occasions. So I'd like to go back and see if we can get any more.
I tell you what I want to do. I want to have a guided tour of the was it the Broomway?
Oh, what, going out from Wakefield?
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a reason for that.
Do they do
yeah.
guided tours?
They do. The same bloke who does the what's it harbour? Mulberry Harbour. And this guy does the Broomway tours. He's got a video out on it. You can watch that. And they walk all the way out and come to that wreck. The wreck, the trawler wreck that's down out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, because the Broomway is obviously the deadly, dangerous. People have lost their lives out
Yeah,
there.
it's claimed over 100
And
lives.
we did pick one or two up there, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we were there.
We still go back with Gloria
Yeah.
because of what she's saying. There's something she wants to follow up.
When she's better, you know.
Mm.
And yeah, and that guy who gave you the book was, you know.
Yes.
He was.
It's on about someone else alive in the 60s, I think.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, Jeff's off to bed now, so he's safe.
Right.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Yeah, good night, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do likewise in a minute.
Yeah.
I've
You
got,
look tired, mate.
yeah, I've got a long day to meet him. I've just been a really active weekend.
All right.
Non-stop. Yeah, all right. So I think, yeah, it's 20 past 10. We've been on for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Wow.
About time, yeah. Yeah, if anyone's got any other questions or anything, or
Any
I know.
suggestions?
yeah, any suggestions. I know we were supposed to talk about something tonight. It's completely gone the other way.
Talk about something with me.
Yeah, when we'd done the last round table.
Wasn't it aliens or something?
No, I thought you were going to leave that to the next round table.
All right, oh, sorry, we'll leave it to that one.
Was it aliens?
No, it wasn't aliens.
No.
Oh, wasn't it?
Haunted objects or something.
Oh no, I know we were going to talk about music. Because we talked about movies, didn't we?
Mm.
Oh, that was the one before, and then we decided.
Yeah, there's something of a spiritual nature I was going to talk about. I was going to do on this live stream, but we've kind of gone off on a tangent.
As usual.
Yeah, it does happen, but it's all relevant. Yeah, we'll try and remember what it is. Do it on the next round table.
You have to go back and rewatch the video.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, if anyone's got anything they want to plumb in or ask away, I'm just glad no one's asked for a reading tonight because I've forgot my cards.
Oh
You
dear.
have to wing it, won't you?
Yeah,
Have to borrow helps. No.
yeah. No, I thought if it push come to shove, I'll do some stuff. I'll do some pendulum stuff, but yeah, no one said anything, so
No,
never mind.
that's alright.
All right.
Right.
Okay. Give it a couple of minutes and
Jeff and Karen are gone now. So.
yeah.
Yeah. So anything happened to you that they have lately in that sort of way, you know, supernatural way? No? Didn't pick anything up, or have you been getting on with your tarot reading?
No,
or-
I did the tarot thing. I sussed out my cards, worked them out because I did that all wrong and
So
sussed
that's
them out.
good, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
when
but
you get a live subject that, you know.
it's probably
practice on.
what I didn't do. I didn't set my intentions beforehand,
Right.
so I kind of just winged it like that. I was more
Yeah.
sort of like just trying to get the feel of them and
Mm.
working out what kind of things they mean, and so I'll give it a few more weeks and probably try
Right.
another round. And,
Did they feel a bit more? Did you feel
Yeah.
more comfortable with them?
yeah, once I actually sussed out which is what I call soup, you know.
Yeah.
Was what because it was a bit confusing, but
Yeah.
yeah, once I tweaked it out, it's right, okay, and that makes much more sense now. So, but,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's just I don't know whether I'd actually, you know, really go into it or not. But it's just I thought I'll give it a go, and you know.
String to your bow as well.
Yeah, it comes. I was just going to say last thing. I know I did it on my vlog last week, but I'm not sure if I spoke to both of you about it. So at my pub, not this Friday gone, the one before. So this is my
Oh, you
Fox
said
and
about
Hounds.
the
in
haunted
Putney.
pubs, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so my Thursday night one, we know that's haunted. I've had fun and going to the poltergeist in there.
Throwing your records about.
I'm sure if I had records, he would have done. But yeah, no, my Friday night pub, the Fox and Hounds, which is that's an old pub, very old building. So yeah, that Friday, this is what happened. So I'm standing now. I kind of set up in a corner. Let's just say, like where the bug zapper thing is. I'll be set up in that corner. Over this side, there's the door to the garden. You know, so nothing can get past me without me seeing.
Mm.
So I'm standing out, and after a little while, I'm feeling my crown. You know, like when you got channeled. I was here, and I said to you, my crown is going bonkers. I've got the same thing. It was going. It kind of felt. It was kind of electrical. It kind of felt like.
Yeah, like static, innit?
Yeah, almost like the aircon was on me, but I knew it wasn't. So yeah, my crown's going funny, and then it was kind of a bit electrical on the face. It was like a cobweb, almost like there was a cobweb on my face.
Yeah.
So I've got that, and I'm like, okay, right, what's going on here? Who is this?
Someone was playing with your beard. I reckon this was female.
I think it could be right because the next thing that
I
happened.
felt it was. I sense a female was sort of. Let's put it this way. She was interested, you know, and she was playing with your hair, and she was stroking your beard.
It did
That's
stop.
just feeling like
It didn't stop there though, because as I'm standing there doing something with my I moved slightly to do something with the laptop, and I felt something grab my backside.
She's not an old female. She's what, a young
Yeah,
lady.
so I'm doing this, and I sort of turned. I thought it was that, and like there's a hand on my backside. And my first, I was probably worried. So my first reaction is to look over to this corner because there was a group of girls there.
Yeah.
So my first thing is to look over there.
See if they're reacting.
If it was one of them, they were too far away, and as I said, you can't get past me without me seeing you. So it was like, well, it's none of them. They're over there.
There was wasn't there anything else like you normally get a smell of perfume or the scent?
Well, it's difficult because somebody bloody smells
Yeah.
it there. So I wouldn't have known,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
No, this
oh,
is
okay. And I said, basically, obviously I'm not going to be spooked by it. And I think I said to something like, you've waited all this time to interact.
She's playing.
Yeah.
I've
I've been here all this time, and now you interact. I'll tell you what, there was though, full moon.
This pub, right? I was thinking more of a barmaid that used to work.
Could have been. So there's a pub.
You know, I mean, I'm sort of linking into this. Like a barmaid that was there. How old is the pub? It's not that old, is it?
It
Is
is.
old? Is it very old? Ah, right. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I see her now.
Okay.
Yeah, she's I see her carrying these like tankards, like, you know.
Yeah.
And she was flirting with all the guys. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon she's taking a shine to you, bro. Whoa.
Obviously likes my singing.
Got an amorous spirit, ghost there.
Great.
Yeah.
It's right. So, yeah, I mean, the pub says the present-day Foxton House is a Victorian era pub.
Yeah. But she
Which
looks
is about,
like,
yeah, about right.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's in that time period, I reckon.
What colour are it?
I'll get like a mousy blonde or something like that, mousy kind of blonde, but very buxom lady as well. And she's wearing this tight, real tight, you know,
Yeah.
tight belt round there.
Yeah.
And she's carrying these drinks and going on, you know, so all the fellas are sitting there and they're all whistling at her and that. Oh, it's like I'm there actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good pub, I loved it.
Yeah, quite lively, yeah. And yeah, she's, I reckon that's who it is. I could be wrong, but my senses are telling me, yeah, it's her.
Just to say, funny, I've been in that pub. Well, it was one of the first pubs I worked in when I first started. And I've been in there on and
I
off.
can see her going like this and going.
It was almost like that. It was like,
I'm laughing.
oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, so
Nice one.
Obviously, I'm not being.
Paul, mate.
Oh, get your
Paul and
insignificant
Ghost.
coat. Yeah. I thought.
Yeah, get your coat. You know, I'm going to haunt your home.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that would have spoke to a lot of people because I do, do this. It wasn't.
But that ain't the only thing that's happened, is it?
Um,
There's other. I'm getting there's other people that have experienced that as well. You
they
know.
might have done. I mean, I've not really spoken to any of the punters, really, because.
Oh, that's a shame.
Hmm.
She's,
I mean,
she
we've had a
looks a
few.
bit of a character as well.
Mm.
You know, like very. Anyway, but yeah. Oh, good luck to you, mate. Yeah, that's be good to investigate that. wouldn't
Yeah,
it? Get a name.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but that's what happened.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, just quick. Anyone's got any other questions?
No, okay.
Right. Okay. So we'll call it a day or a night there. And
Call it what you like, mate.
yeah. So yeah, we'll end it on that. Quite a nice, funny note. Just say
That was funny.
yeah. As I say, it's just weird. After all the time I've been there, finally comes and interacts with us. So,
Yeah, you didn't feel threatened or anything.
No,
did you?
no, not at all.
There's no
not
hostility.
cheeky,
It's more cheekiness than
Yeah.
anything else. I get cheeky, playful. Making she's smiling and flirting. A lot of flirting. Yeah, with the customers.
Mm.
That's what I get.
You should come up with one Friday.
Hmm?
If you want.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it'd be interesting to find out.
Yeah.
On that kind of.
We'll try. I think we'll try and do because the pub's changing hands.
Is it?
In 3 weeks' time.
Don't matter. She's still there, wouldn't she?
Oh yeah, she ain't going anywhere. Yeah, with the pub changing hands 3 weeks, maybe we'll go up on that last one. Changes over.
Be quite amusing to watch.
Yeah. Right. So next live stream will be the round table, and it's on Wednesday the 1st. So the first
October.
Wednesday of October is on a Wednesday.
Wow.
I don't know what we're talking about either. It'll come to us. I'll put it on a vlog, and we'll go from there.
Anything, really.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna wish you love and light. God bless
God
everybody.
bless everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
And see
Good
you
night,
again.
Blair.
Yeah, we'll try and get a special guest on here at some point as well, because it's just been a lads chat
What,
for a
Donald
little
Trump?
while. Donald Trump. Oh, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Donald
My
Trump.
fellow Americans.
One country.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
you're dead for your country.
Make England great again.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you soon. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Bye.
And hit the cross. Yes, I am sure.